Welcome to the letter F, as in fabulous, as in Ferré. Internationally known as the architect of fashion, Gianfranco Ferré indeed earned a degree in architecture, studying in Milan with the great rationalist designer Franco Albini. Ferré started his career designing jewelry and accessories. In the early 70s, like Armani and Versace, he freelanced for some industrial brands. Quote, "Among my very first important step is the Catch line, entirely produced in India and commissioned by San Giorgio Impermeabili, a Genoa-based company. This induced my great love for India, which is culture, its colors and flavors." End of quote. In 1974, his first women's ready-to-wear collection for Baila dei Mattioli was launched, followed 4 years later by his eponymous collection. As the New York Times wrote, quote, "Gianfranco Ferré treats fashion design the same way one might approach the design of a building, with meticulous attention to form, structure, and balance." End of quote. Deeply influenced by the Indian, Chinese, and Japanese aesthetic, Ferré left a deep mark in 20th century fashion, thanks to his cultural shapes and the use of luxurious fabrics. A special mention goes to his iconic white shirts, which even became the subject of the White Shirt According to Me, Gianfranco Ferré, an exhibition that opened in 2015 in Milan at Palazzo Reale. A never-ending exercise of experimenting with chiffon, taffeta, and other rich fabrics, the white shirts also represented a study of innovative shape and proportions. Back in July 1986, Ferré launched his first couture collection in Rome. Quote, "After 8 years of designing ready-to-wear, I found it natural and coherent to undertake alta moda. Feel no opposition or division between the two. For me, they represent distinct creative realities, yet not without a connection to one another." End of quote. Thanks to his amazing craftsmanship and exquisite style, in 1989, Ferré was named Artistic Director of Maison Dior, where he designed for 8 years the couture and prêt-à-porter as well as the fur collections. Ferré was the first Italian designer to sit at Christian Dior working desk in the fabled Avenue Montaigne atelier. The first Dior by Ferré high fashion show, back in July 1989, was such a success that the designer was awarded with the prestigious French Des d'Or that very year. Gianfranco Ferré's fruitful collaboration with Dior ended in 1996. He brought into his renowned Parisian house a very strong and personal style. Quote, "My approach to the absolute Frenchness of the Dior style could only be pragmatic, rooted in design, and highly logical. In a word, very Milanese and very Ferré." End of quote. Ferré died in 2007. He was 62 years old. In 2008, his cousin and longtime collaborator Rita Iraghi established in Milan the Fondazione Gianfranco Ferré, with the aim of preserving and making available to the public, online and in the headquarters, the rich documentations of his extraordinary career. In December 2021, the Fondazione Gianfranco Ferré was donated to the Politecnico of Milan, the university where Gianfranco got his degree in architecture back in 1969. Thanks for listening, and keep in mind what the legendary costume designer Edith Head said: "Fashion is a language. Some know it, some learn it like an instinct." Goodbye!